Stop. My beloved child. Do not scroll. Your angel is literally pulling your spirit toward this message. That's why your heartbeat shifted the moment you tapped on this. You felt it. That tiny shake inside your chest. That sudden stillness in the room. That's not fear. That's recognition. Archangel Michael says, "The reason you cannot skip this is because heaven has been trying to reach you for days, and every time, you walked past the message that was meant to save your peace. Listen with me. Breathe. Don't move. Because what you're about to hear decides what opens for you next. You've been feeling blocked, delayed, unheard, forgotten by God. But you were never forgotten. Your angel has been standing beside your bed at night, pacing the floor near your spirit, waiting for the exact moment your heart would be soft enough to hear this. And this is that moment. That's why you feel a pull you can't explain. That's why you hesitated before scrolling. Because heaven is saying, if you walk away from this message, you walk away from something I prepared only for you. This is why Michael says, don't skip. Your spirit called this in. If you scroll now, you'll feel that emptiness again. That something slipped away feeling. Not a punishment, but a missed alignment. But if you stay, your angel will finally complete the message that has been blocked, delayed, interrupted, and turned away from you 6 times already. So sit with me. Stay. Something life-shifting is unfolding. And before we continue, like this, subscribe, and whisper, "I'm ready," in the comments. So your angel knows you're open. Stop right here. Don't move. Don't blink your attention away. Listen with me, because Archangel Michael is standing closer now than he was when you began this message. Your room didn't get quieter by accident. Your breathing didn't slow for no reason. Your eyes didn't lock onto this line randomly. Michael says, her spirit has been starving for clarity. And this is the first time she is finally still enough to receive it. Who is she? You. Your soul. The deepest part of you. The part that hides behind strength. The part that pretends she's fine. The part that carries everyone else, but forgets to carry herself. And this is why your angel is refusing to let you scroll. Because your soul is exhausted. But your future is waiting. The blocked message, why it kept failing to reach you. Michael showed me a vision. Not literal. Not physical. But symbolic. Like messages heaven sends through intuition. I saw wings pushing through heavy fog, trying to reach you. Every time the message got close, you distracted yourself. You worried about someone else. You doubted your own worth. You convinced yourself you're too late. You pushed your own heart to the bottom of the list again. Michael whispered, she is not skipping the message. She is skipping herself. That line cracked something inside me. Because he's right. You haven't skipped blessings. You skipped you. And heaven has had enough of watching you shrink. Your angel is standing in front of you saying, "Stop disappearing. This message is your return. Stay. Listen. Breathe." Your life does not shift when the world changes. Your life shifts when you change. This message is the moment your shift begins. The neighbor symbol, what it really means. You saw the title. Your blessing being given to a neighbor. Listen carefully. This is symbolic, not literal. Neighbor means someone mentally close to you. Someone spiritually near your energy. Someone who reaches their breakthrough before you do. Michael says, if she hesitates, she delays what is meant for her. But she never loses it. Your angel isn't threatening you. He's reminding you. Your breakthrough is time-sensitive. Not because heaven is rushing, but because you've waited long enough. You've been last in line in your own life for years. You've been the one giving, forgiving, supporting, fixing, lifting. But you rarely receive. Heaven doesn't want you to miss the alignment that finally puts you first. That's why your angel is blocking you from scrolling. You're too close to the moment your spirit has been praying for. The part you never knew you needed to hear. Michael stepped forward. Symbolically. Radiating a warmth that felt like truth more than fire. He said, soft but strong. Her miracle begins. The moment she stops running from her own voice. You think you came here randomly. You didn't. Your angel guided your hand. Your intuition pushed you here. Your spirit recognized this space as home. Because you're not just receiving a message. You are awakening. Listen, my beloved child. The blessing you've been waiting for is ready. It has been ready. But you weren't ready to receive it. Until now. Until this moment. Until this message. Michael says. This is her turning point. Seal it with presence. So don't scroll. Don't break the flow. Something in this message is unlocking your next chapter. The shift you're feeling right now. Do you feel it? That slight tightness in your chest. That warmth in your stomach. That weird emotional pull behind your eyes. That is not fear. That is alignment. That is clarity waking up inside you. That is your spirit saying yes for the first time in a long time. Your angel is not forcing you to stay. Your own soul is refusing to let you go. Because it knows. This moment is not entertainment. This moment is transformation. Michael whispered. Tell her. What she thinks she lost is still waiting for her. Your peace. Still reachable. Your blessing. Still aligned. Your future. Still open. But you must stay. Because the next part reveals what blocked your blessings all this time. And once you understand that, you will never return to the version of yourself that doubted her worth. If you're still here, heaven says your heart is finally ready to rise. Like this to confirm your spirit is awake. Subscribe so Michael's next message reaches you without blockage. Comment, "I am ready for my blessing." And share this with 10 women who forget their own worth. You may be their angel today. Stop. Listen carefully, my beloved child. Don't scroll now. You're entering the exact part your angel has been trying to deliver to you for months. The part that explains why life has felt stuck. Michael says, her blessing was never denied. It was delayed by weight she did not know she was carrying. That weight ends tonight. Stay here. Don't move. The block didn't start this year, it started years ago. Michael showed me a symbolic vision. A golden path stretching forward, but covered by fog. Thick. Heavy. Almost impossible to see through. Each layer of fog wasn't randomness, but emotional layers you survived quietly. A heartbreak that you never fully healed. A betrayal you brushed aside. A disappointment you told yourself it's okay about. A dream you gave up to take care of someone else. A moment where you silenced your own voice. A hope you buried because life got too heavy. Every time you swallowed pain, a new layer of fog formed on the path of your blessing. Not because you failed, but because you endured alone. Michael whispered. She has mistaken survival for strength. That sentence shook me. Because it's true. You survived so much. But surviving alone is not the same as healing. The angelic block, why your blessing paused. This is the part that will shock you. Michael said something powerful, symbolic, and deeply meaningful. I blocked her blessing to protect her, not to punish her. Read that again slowly. You weren't denied. You were shielded. Because if your blessing had arrived earlier, you wouldn't have had the peace, the healing, the clarity, or the strength to hold it. Your angel did not let the blessing land while your spirit was exhausted, because it would have slipped away again, or fallen into the wrong hands, or given you more stress than joy. Michael says, delayed blessings are not rejections. They are protections. This is why your angel is not letting you skip this message. Because your blessing is finally trying to reach you again. The real blocker, you stopped believing in yourself. This part may hurt, but it will free you. Michael showed me your heart. Symbolically. Covered in old statements you told yourself when life became too hard. Maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe I'm too late. Maybe my time passed. Maybe I don't deserve it anymore. Maybe God forgot about me. Maybe I'm just unlucky. Heaven calls these sentences spiritual dust. Not true. Not real. Not from God. Not from your angel. Just dust. Heavy enough to cover your light, but not strong enough to kill it. Michael whispered. Her faith in herself dimmed. Not her blessing. Read that again. This is the moment everything shifts. Your blessing didn't disappear. You disappeared from your own belief. But now, you're waking up. The reason you're feeling this message so strongly. You've had chills. A strange pull. A tight breath. A flutter in your chest. Maybe even tears rising for no reason. That's not coincidence. That's recognition. Michael says. Her soul remembers what her mind forgot. Your soul knows this. You are meant for more. You are meant for healing. You are meant for peace. You are meant for blessings you haven't even imagined yet. And your angel is not allowing you to skip. Because this message is the activation. The turning point. The moment your soul steps forward again. Stop. Listen carefully, my beloved child. Don't scroll. Michael says this part requires your full heart. Because you're about to understand something that will make your entire past make sense. You haven't been unlucky. You haven't been abandoned. You haven't been cursed. You haven't been forgotten. You've been protected. More than you think. More than you know. More than you ever realized. Stay with me. The moment the angel stood between you and pain, Michael showed me a symbolic vision. One that explains everything you've wondered about your struggles. A moment where you almost walked into something harmful. A decision you almost made. A relationship you almost stayed in. A person you almost trusted. A financial choice you almost committed to. A path you almost followed. Right before you stepped forward. Your angel placed their wing in front of you. Not violently. Not dramatically. Just gently enough. To make you stop. To make you pause. To make you rethink. To make you feel uneasy. You called it bad luck. But heaven called it intervention. Michael whispered. If she had taken that one step, her heart would have been broken beyond repair. This is why things didn't work out. Not because you didn't deserve better, but because you deserved much better than what you were asking for. The relationship your angel saved you from. This will hit deeply. Michael revealed a moment when your heart wanted someone. Someone who felt right. Someone who felt comforting. Someone who felt familiar. But that person didn't love you the way you love. Their heart was unstable. Their intentions unclear. Their energy heavy. You would have poured everything into them. And lost yourself again. Your angel blocked that connection. Slowly. Softly. Painfully. But purposefully. Because you didn't need another heartbreak. You needed healing. Not another wound. Michael said. She wanted love. Heaven wanted her whole. That's why that person drifted. That's why things fell apart. That's why distance appeared out of nowhere. It wasn't rejection. It was protection. The family drama you were spared from. Michael showed me another symbolic scene. People in your circle. Some related by blood. Some by history. Some by circumstance. Whose emotional storms would have drowned you. If you stayed too close. You didn't notice the storm. But your angel did. That's why suddenly someone stopped calling. Someone moved away. Someone changed. Someone showed their true colors. Someone pulled back. Someone distanced themselves. You didn't lose people. You were shielded from their chaos. Michael whispered. Her peace was worth more than the connection she mourned. You kept thinking, why does everyone walk away? But the truth is, heaven walked them away. Because their presence would have drained the peace you're finally stepping into today. The financial disaster you never saw coming. Michael revealed something surprising. There was a moment when you almost made a choice. Small but risky. Tempting but unstable. Comforting but dangerous. You believed it would solve your problems. Your angel saw it would create new ones. That's why the timing failed. That's why the opportunity closed. That's why the door didn't open. That's why the help didn't come. Not because God abandoned you, but because heaven refused to let you walk into loss. Michael said. She did not fail. She was redirected. Your angel stood guard between you and something that would have emptied your strength even more. The emotional breakdown that did not happen. This was the most powerful revelation. Michael showed me all the times you were at your breaking point. The nights you cried quietly. The days you felt empty. The moments you almost gave up. And every time, your angel placed a calmness over your mind. Just enough to keep you steady. Not enough to remove the pain, but enough to help you survive it. Michael whispered. Her angel carried her when she didn't know how to carry herself. You think you were alone. You were never alone. You think you barely survived. You were carried. You think you reached your limit. You were protected from crossing it. Your angel didn't stop the storm. They stopped you from drowning in it. The real reason you're here now. You didn't come to this message to be warned. You came to be shown the truth. You have been guarded, guided, protected, and lifted through every silent battle of your life. Michael says. Now that she sees the protection, she can finally receive the blessing. This part shifts your destiny. You're not a victim of bad luck. You are the survivor of divine intervention. Everything that fell apart so you wouldn't. Heaven says. She survived because her angel refused to let her fall. Like this if you feel the truth settling in your chest. Subscribe so the next message arrives without interference. Comment, I know I was protected. Share with 10 women, this message could be the comfort they prayed for. Michael's closing whisper. Her blessings begin where her protection ends. Stop right here, my beloved child. Don't scroll. Don't blink. Listen with me. Michael says this part is the most difficult for you to hear. Because it reveals the blessing you've been waiting for. But also the truth about why it didn't arrive sooner. Not because you were late. Not because you were unworthy. Not because heaven ignored you. but because your spirit wasn't ready. Stay still. Let these words settle. The moment your blessing paused itself, Michael revealed a symbolic vision. A brilliant, golden light was moving toward you. Slow, steady, powerful. Carrying everything meant for you. Peace. Stability. Companionship. Financial freedom. Emotional safety. Clarity. Healing. Joy. This blessing came so close. So close that it touched the edge of your energy. But right before it reached you, you hesitated. Your heart whispered, "Do I even deserve this? What if it leaves me again? What if it's taken from me? What if it's not real? What if I get hurt again?" And the blessing paused. Not cancelled. Not denied. Not destroyed. Just paused. Waiting for you to believe again. Michael whispered. The blessing was ready. She was not ready to receive it without fear. This is the truth. Not punishment. Alignment. Your blessing was waiting for your courage. Your courage was waiting for healing. Your healing was waiting for clarity. Now the clarity is here. That's why this message reached you today. The blessing is moving again, and it's stronger now. Listen carefully. Don't scroll. Stay with me. Michael says, your blessing did not move away. It moved up. It strengthened. It matured. It grew roots. It became more stable. Why? Because you have changed. You're wiser now. More aware now. More awake, more conscious, more aligned. The blessing is now matching your new version. Not the old one that lived in fear. Think about it. Would the old you have protected that blessing? Would the old you have recognized its value? Would the old you have allowed it to stay? Probably not. But now? Now your soul is ready. Michael whispered. Her blessing waited for her strength. Now she is strong. This is the moment your angel has been preparing you for. The 3 gifts inside your blessing. Michael showed me the symbolic box of 3 gifts that heaven prepared specifically for you. Each gift represents something your soul has been craving for years. 1. The first gift, peace that does not break. This is the peace that stays even when life gets loud. The peace that holds you together. The peace that keeps you grounded. The peace that doesn't shatter like before. Michael says, she has earned rest. Now I will give it to her. 2. The second gift, companionship without pain. This doesn't only mean romance. It means the arrival of someone who understands your silence, supports your strength, and does not drain your energy. The person who sees you. The human being your soul has been waiting to meet again. 3. The third gift, financial release and relief. This is the energy that finally breaks the cycle of worry, instability, uncertainty, fear of tomorrow, the feeling of never enough. Michael says, her days of scraping by are ending. Her days of steady supply are beginning. These 3 gifts are on their way. Slow at first. Then all at once. The reason you feel a strange calm right now. Michael showed me this clearly. A soft light is around your energy. A light of awakening. A light of realization. A light of release. You thought you were tired. But it wasn't tiredness. It was your spirit rebooting. Resetting. Opening. Realigning. You feel calm because you're stepping out of survival mode and stepping into receiving mode. Michael whispered. She is ready to receive what she prayed for. This message didn't come to you by accident. It came because heaven has decided. You have waited long enough. If you feel tears, chills, or a soft warmth, that is your angel confirming everything you just heard. Like this message so your heart stays open. Subscribe so your angel's next message finds you. Comment, I am ready to receive. Share with 10 people, because your blessing grows when you help another soul remember theirs. Michael's final whisper for this part. Her blessings are already walking toward her. She only needs to stay open. My beloved child. Don't move. Stay with me. Listen carefully. Michael says this is the part your soul has been waiting to hear. This is the moment everything shifts. You've lived your whole life bracing for the next heartbreak. The next disappointment. The next silence. The next abandonment. But what if I told you? Your angel has been preparing a moment where the cycle breaks in a single breath. Stay with me. Don't scroll. You need to hear this slowly. The first sign, your energy will feel different before anything changes. Michael showed me a symbolic scene. You standing in your home. Same walls. Same room. Same furniture. Same quiet. But you will feel different. Almost like the air around you softens. Like something heavy is suddenly lifted off your chest. Like a worry that's lived inside you for years finally decides to leave. You will feel a lightness in your shoulders. A calmness in your breath. A warmth in your heart. A sense of something is shifting that you can't explain. Michael whispered. She will feel the blessing before she sees it. This feeling is not imagination. It is alignment. It is the blessing touching your spirit before it touches your life. The second sign, a person from your past will come to your mind out of nowhere. Listen carefully. Don't skip this part. Michael says there is someone from your past. Someone with whom the connection was powerful. Unfinished. Emotionally heavy. Or spiritually meaningful. This person will suddenly flash into your mind one day. Not because they want to return, but because your soul is finally releasing their energy. Your blessing requires space. Your heart requires room. Your spirit requires clarity. That person coming to your mind is the emotional contract breaking itself. Michael whispered. Before the blessing enters, the soul must unclench. This old energy leaving your body is the sign the new connection, the new support, and the new season is finally walking toward you. The third sign, a financial shift will happen suddenly. It will not be dramatic. Not a lottery. Not an explosion of money. But a release. A relief. A redirection. A new possibility. A sudden stability. You may notice an old bill getting resolved. A financial block disappearing. An unexpected opportunity. A positive phone call. A new offer. A reduction in stress. A new opening in your path. Michael says, her blessing comes in the form of ease. The money you need will show up in the moment you need it. Not earlier, not later. But perfectly aligned. This is not coincidence. It is angelic timing. The fourth sign, a night of deep, unexplained emotional release. This one is powerful. Michael says there will be one night soon where you will cry without knowing why, or breathe deeply without planning to, or feel a surge of emotion that leaves you trembling, but peaceful at the same time. You may cry. You may stare at the ceiling. You may feel warmth in your chest. You may feel your heart open wide. This is not sadness. It is your spirit clearing out the last fragments that were blocking the blessing. Michael whispered. When she releases, the blessing approaches. This emotional release is not weakness. It is the breaking of the final wall around your heart. The fifth sign, a strange, beautiful calm will follow. You'll wake up one day, and for the first time in years, you won't feel fear, heaviness, anxiety, longing, emotional ache, survival mode. That constant, what next, feeling. You will feel quiet joy, a soft glow, a gentle hope, a sense of morning inside your chest. Michael says, her storm was her preparation. Her calm is her confirmation. This calm isn't emptiness. It's readiness. It's the sign the blessing has already arrived in the spiritual realm and is about to show up in the physical world. The moment it arrives, everything will shift quietly, then all at once. Michael showed me the exact moment. Not literal. Symbolic, spiritual, emotional. You will be sitting somewhere ordinary. Your chair, your bed, your kitchen, your car. And suddenly, you will feel a clear knowing. My life is about to change. This knowing will be calm, not loud. Steady, not chaotic. Warm, not frightening. It will feel like your soul whispering, I made it. And from that moment, your blessing will move like a sunrise. Slow at first. Then bright. Then unstoppable. If this part made your chest warm or brought tears, your angel is confirming your alignment. Like this message if you felt the signs described here. Subscribe so the next part finds you exactly when you need it. Comment, I'm ready for my blessing. Share with 10 people, because blessings multiply when hearts connect. Michael's final whisper for this part. Her blessing will not pass her. It will find her. My beloved child. Stop where you are. Take a slow breath. Listen with me. Do not scroll. Because Michael says, this is the moment her path bends. The moment when everything that was misaligned begins to fall away. And everything that was meant begins to rise toward her. This part isn't for everyone. This part is for the soul who has suffered long enough. For the heart that has been stretched, drained, misunderstood. For the spirit that has been walking alone in a life that should have been shared. And that soul is you. Stay. Don't move. Don't miss this part. The angelic crossing point, a moment few humans ever feel. Michael showed me something rare. A symbolic moment called the crossing point. It's when an angel doesn't just guard your path, but steps into your path and reshapes the direction beneath your feet. Most people live their whole lives without feeling this moment. But you are entering it. Here's how it unfolds. You will be going about your day, not praying, not searching, not expecting anything. And suddenly you will feel a strange shimmer in your chest. A moment of deep stillness. A breath you didn't mean to take. A wave of calm that moves through you. Like warm water. That is the moment your angel touches your timeline. That is the moment your destiny shifts course. Michael whispered. When she feels the stillness, the intervention has already begun. This is not imagination. It's alignment. It's the first step of the angel stepping into your life. In a way you can finally understand. The divine rearrangement, things will move without your action. This part will surprise you. Michael says your angel is about to move things without you having to push, force, fight, or beg. For years you carried everything alone. Everyone's emotions. Everyone's expectations. Everyone's mistakes. Everyone's needs. Everyone's storms. Everyone's chaos. Your angel says, lay it down. You don't have to carry it anymore. In the coming days or weeks, you will notice someone pulling away. Someone revealing their truth. Someone suddenly kind. Someone suddenly distant. Something ending. Something beginning. Something shifting inside you. This isn't chaos. This isn't loss. This is the angelic rearrangement. Heaven moving the wrong people out. And the right alignment in. Michael whispered. Her peace requires a new environment. Everything shifting now is shifting for you, not against you. The spiritual upgrade, your soul will feel stronger than before. Michael showed me a beautiful symbolic image. Your spirit standing taller than you've ever seen yourself. You will begin to feel less afraid, less doubtful, less exhausted, less attached to old pain, less worried about the future, less triggered by the past, and more confident, intuitive, protected, clear, peaceful, grounded, emotionally strong. Your angel is not only protecting you, your angel is upgrading your spirit. So the next season of your life feels nothing like the last one. Michael whispered. Her strength will become her shield. This new strength isn't loud. It's quiet, steady, rooted, deep. The kind that comes from surviving storms you didn't think you'd make it through. The angelic sign, a message through silence. Michael says you will soon notice a moment that feels like the world pauses. A moment where the noise fades, your thoughts clear, your breath slows, your chest softens, your awareness expands. This is the moment the angel speaks through silence. You might feel a chill, a warmth, a tingle, a sudden knowing, a sense of being watched over, a whisper inside your heart, a feeling of, I'm not alone. This is the intervention happening. This is the angel walking into your timeline. Michael whispered. When she realizes she is not alone, her future will open. The presence you'll feel is not imagination. It's the energy of protection that has been waiting to introduce itself to your awareness. The path ahead, smoother than anything you have known. Your angel wants you to hear this carefully. The hardest part of your life is ending. Not because your life suddenly becomes perfect, but because you will no longer walk into storms blindly. You will no longer accept what hurts you. You will no longer shrink yourself to be loved. You will no longer question your worthiness. You will no longer be abandoned by your own courage. Michael says. Her future is guided. She will not walk alone again. The path ahead won't be effortless, but it will be protected. You will notice opportunities opening, connections improving, intuition strengthening, clarity increasing, emotional burdens dissolving, new energy entering your life. And all of this because the angel stepped into your path and changed its direction forever. Take a moment. If you felt chills, warmth, or tears, your angel has already begun the intervention. Like this message so the next part finds you. Subscribe so the angelic guidance stays connected to you. Comment, I welcome this intervention. Share with 10 people, because someone else's soul may desperately need this moment. Michael's whisper. Her future opens now.